Have you ever felt like your dreams are just out of reach, no matter how hard you try? Maybe you're stuck in a job that doesn't pay enough, or you're juggling so many things that you're not making progress. Trust me, I've been there, and I know how frustrating it can be. But here's the good news. Today, I'm going to show you exactly how to close the gap between where you are and where you want to be. We'll break down the mistakes that keep most people stuck, the secrets that helped me become a millionaire in my 20s, and the strategies you can use to fast-track your success. And here's the best part. If you stick around till the end, I'll share one powerful habit that will completely transform your financial future. Also, at the end of this video, we will announce the winner of our holiday giveaway. This isn't just about making money, it's about building a life where your dreams become reality. So, grab a notebook, stay locked in, and let's get started. You'll never reach financial freedom unless you understand this one idea. Right now, this is where you are, and this is where you dream of being. That gap in between, that's what I call the growth gap. The difference between someone who builds wealth and someone who stays stuck isn't luck. It's their relentless focus on closing this gap. For most people, their journey looks like a roller coaster, up, down, and all over the place. They lose direction and never hit their target. But someone who reaches millionaire status, say in their 50s, follows a more stable path. It's not perfect, but it's clear and focused, steadily moving toward their goal. My path? It was different. I didn't just drift along. I figured out how to fast-track it. To be honest, my success didn't come from being the smartest or most skilled. I had no special qualifications, no safety net. What I did have was a strong reason to act. I had no choice but to make it work. After being humiliated by my first boss, I quit the 9-to-5 grind and made a bold decision. I would create wealth as fast as possible. I worked harder than ever, not because I was confident, but because I was determined. Every decision, every step was aimed at one thing: closing that gap. By my 20s, I reached millionaire status. And if there's just one lesson you take away, let it be this: the money you earn is directly tied to the value you provide. Simply put, the bigger the problems you solve, the faster you'll close your growth gap and the more wealth you'll create. Now, here's an exercise to help you focus. Draw a Venn diagram with 3 circles. 1. In the first circle, list the things you enjoy doing. For me, that would have been things like cooking, traveling, baking, and running. Go ahead, write down as many as you can. Be creative. 2. In the second circle, write what you're naturally good at. Maybe it's designing, fixing things, leading a team, or communicating. Don't overthink it, just jot down your strengths. 3. In the third circle, write what people will pay well for. Think about services or skills people value, like consulting, building, or problem solving. Most people make the mistake of focusing on just one of these circles when deciding their path in life, but here's the secret. True success lies where these circles overlap. When you find that sweet spot, you'll not only create wealth, but also build a life that feels meaningful. Let's talk about the traps people fall into when choosing their path. Imagine loving a job, but earning so little it kills your passion. Or being good at something, turning it into a career, but working endlessly and still struggling. Then there's chasing a high-paying job only to wake up miserable every day. The solution: find your value zone, the sweet spot where your passion, skills, and what people will pay for overlap. For me, it was combining my love for design with my construction skills and turning it into something business people value. That led to global success. Most people chase a side hustle first, then try to fit themselves into it. That's backward. Identify your value zone first, then choose the right hustle for you. Next, you need 2 vehicles to reach financial freedom. 1. Active vehicle, making money. This is your motorbike, fast and flexible. Start with something realistic like a service-based business, which has low startup costs and works well if resources are tight. Brainstorm services you can offer from your value zone. 2. Passive vehicle, investing money. This is your sidecar, steady and reliable. Investing isn't about quick riches, it's about growing wealth over time. Use your active income to fund smart investments and let them grow while you focus on building your career. By aligning these two vehicles with your value zone, you're setting yourself up for both wealth and happiness. Let's dive into your passive money growth plan, investing. Picture your investments as slices of a pie. For example, if your pie is divided into 25% Tesla, 25% Meta, and 50% Google, putting in $100 splits the funds. $25 each for Tesla and Meta, and $50 for Google. You can schedule investments to fit your routine, daily, weekly, or monthly. There are ready-made pies available, focusing on areas like dividend-paying companies or artificial intelligence. These are handy starting points, but it's always smart to do your own research. Even better, build a custom pie tailored to your needs. If you're just starting out, consider the S&P 500 Index Fund. This option lets you invest in 500 of the largest US businesses with a single click. Based on past data, this strategy delivers. For example, saving just $5 a day over 25 years turns $45,000 into $1.4 million. Stretch it to 40 years and your total could skyrocket to $17.34 million. Of course, investing comes with risks. Markets rise and fall, but here's the truth. Anyone holding the S&P 500 for over 20 years has never lost money. Since 1950, every drop in the market has been recovered over time. Long-term investing is powerful, and it's how I've grown my wealth with little effort. Now you've identified your value zone, set up a reliable income stream, and create a passive investment plan. You're on the fast track to financial success. Let's clear up a myth. You don't need 7 income streams to succeed. Focusing on too many things at once only drains your most limited resources: money, time, and energy. To see where yours are going, try this. 1. List everything you do. 2. Divide a chart into sections for each activity. 3. Use 3 colors to shade how much money, time, and energy each task takes. This is your truth map, a clear view of how scattered your resources are. The reality? You can grow your money, but time and energy are fixed. Spreading yourself too thin slows your progress. When I first started my first business, I sacrificed social events, hobbies, and even family time to focus. It wasn't easy, but it paid off. Too many people fall into shiny object syndrome, switching goals constantly and staying stuck at square one. Look at your truth map and ask, what can I cut out? Eliminating distractions like endless scrolling or gaming frees up resources for your goals. This one change can fast-track your success. Remember Jim Rohn's words, if you really want something, you'll find a way. If not, you'll find an excuse. Focus and consistency are your greatest goals for closing the gap to success. Here's the truth. Obstacles stand between you and your dreams. When I was younger, I had plenty of barriers. I was dyslexic, labeled lazy and dumb by teachers. I managed to graduate and was bullied at work. These challenges were real, but I refused to let them become excuses. You may be facing your own struggles, but here's the thing. If you don't overcome them, they'll turn into excuses that keep you stuck. Excuses are the number one reason people never close the gap to their dreams. Whenever someone says, I can't, I respond, okay, but if you could, what would you do? Try asking yourself the same question. List out every possible solution, then start testing them. Some won't work, but persistence always pays off. Now let's talk about a game changer, the compound effect. Einstein called it the 8th wonder of the world. Those who understand it earn it. Those who don't pay it. While this applies to money, it's even more critical for knowledge. Most people stop learning after school, and that's where they fail. The basics you learn in school, like math or reading, are just the foundation. The real growth happens when you keep challenging yourself and building knowledge over time. For me, working as a carpenter's apprentice and running side hustles taught me practical skills like persuasion and problem solving. Over the years, every new piece of knowledge stacked on top of the last. That's how wisdom compounds. If you stop learning, gaps in your understanding will grow, and eventually those gaps will hold you back. But if you commit to lifelong learning, every decision you make will be backed by years of accumulated knowledge. Here's the bottom line. Closing the gap to your dreams requires sacrifice. If you're not willing to make sacrifices for your goals, then your dreams will become the sacrifice. If this video gave you value and you're excited about taking control of your financial future, give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe and hit the notification bell so you'll never miss a tip on smart investing and passive income. Here's to making every step on your financial journey count. Profitable investing. The holidays are here, and so are the gifts. Our giveaway goes to Emloy Concepts and Rockstar. We truly recognize and appreciate all our viewers. Without you, there's no InvestED. Thank you for watching, liking, and commenting on our videos. Look forward to many more giveaways ahead.